Welcome to Aniṛeju News on this Sunday, 28th January 2024. I am Madam Aniṛeju Erewa. Whatever is your time that you are in right now, I welcome and greet you to my channel, Aniṛeju News. Please like, share, and subscribe.
Mafi bona toge Biafra rokobore ya makokari ya mano urawo.
This week is very important week to all of us Biafrans. Very important. Yes. Thursday, which is the 1st of February 2024, is the kick-off date for the self-referendum early voting for Biafrans. To tell the world that we want our freedom. Yes, Thursday. And we want the world to know that we no longer want to be in the enslavement that the British came to Africa, to West Africa, to put us in. Thursday is a very important day, the 1st of February 2024. That day is also National Freedom Day, that same day. Be sure not to fall a victim of wrong information that are misleading during this time. A lot of informations, people are going on social media using this preparation who are not members of Biafra Republic government in exile. They are all taking off and, putting out information out there that can be very misleading, where you will go into wrong group platforms. Be very, very wise not to fall a prey of those kind of people. Especially my people from the old Delta, particularly in the riverine parts of Biafra land. Urobo, Isoko, Izon, Ishekiri, and other parts of Biafra land. Pay attention. this is a very important week where our boys will need to begin to exercise our rights that has been long lost in the contraption. Since 1914, that Lugard fake out the contraption. That's when we lost our rights. So this is to now let us tell the world, our eyes are open now. See, these eyes, it's open now. We are wiser now. And we are saying no to enslavement that we have been in, that we don't have a voice. Yes. If you want to know, go check Voice of Nigeria. Go check Voice of Nigeria. See what you find there. It's not your voice. And not only that, your own culture, your dressing is not there. But with Biafra, your voice will be heard. Your culture will be exhibited for the world to see. And as you know, as we all know, Biafra is very diverse. Very, very diverse. And people will get to know the richness of the diversity of Biafra. So take this week that we are in, especially Thursday, 1st of February 2024, is the kickoff day for the early voting. The early voting for the self-referendum for Biafra freedom. Yes. No do sit down look, oh. No sit down look. No do face me and I face you. No do that. Be sure to participate. 18 years and above. From 18 years. Because in every election around the world, go check. 18 years and above, you can vote. You can participate in the early in this election, in the voting. They can participate. So they should. Very important. Be sure to watch the right program. The Biafra Republic Government in Exile has a website. It has a website. You go in the Biafra Republic Government in Exile, you are going to see information there about the early voting. It's going to be there. The end of January, which is on a Wednesday, the 31st of January 2024, the link is going to be out. The link is going to be out. On that day, it's going to be open. So go to the Biafra Republic Government in Exile website. The PM, Mazi Simon Ekpa, has space program, live chat that he does. Yes, and people, they are there asking questions, very educative, very information. They go there, they ask questions, different questions about what to expect, what they need to know, and he takes his time to explain it to the understanding. So that X space is like a Twitter. It's that you go in there and also you will get information. The Biafra Republic government in exile also have media that you can log into to listen to the media. We have Ada Diarama. She's running an excellent media program explaining in the Hidaland Igbo language for them to get information. Pastor Vam Vam Vam, he also is running. Ugo Biafra 247 is running. Biafra Information Minister Sonny Akbarawa is running programs on this early voting, because it's very important, very, very important. David Hilbert is also running all the programs that are being run is to help you to get enough knowledgeable information what to expect about the early voting for the this referendum, Biafra freedom. Very important. People, then they ask, as una know, I dey like Ogbonge language when I dey talk, because worry language, people dey ask why dem go vote. People dey ask them why we go vote. Wetin be all this about vote? We don dey vote all this time, so why we wan vote now? People dey ask other question. For all the Onion suffer, when then they suffer all these years, all the voting, all these donkey years, when they don dey do voting. So why dem go vote now? Wetin go make this one different? But na this voting na to get you, to get us, to get our future generation, to get out of the Onyeburu suffer. The Onyeburu suffer when the British way create Frederick Lugard way call create, he take his business, he turn am into Nigeria way can't turn all of us into slave. Now to get us from that suffer. The suffer when them put us strangers, the Fulani na strangers to us, and British too na strangers, and they come turn us into slave and then put us into suffer. So now the Onyeburu suffer when we don dey suffer. Look everywhere don baje pata. E no good at all. Abi na lie, una dey see for una sef how everywhere don baje throughout the entire Biafra land. People, they die. Even some, they hear, especially in the River Rhine, all the killings when they go on, they not they hear, because they don't regard us as anybody. But with Biafra, they go regard us as Biafra. You are regarded as a person. So to get out of the Onieburu suffer, when we don dey suffer, make you vote. Pikin go leave school, no job, then just dey waka jugbe all over the corner. They do all kinds of yeye things. That to get out of it. Abi when your pikin leave school, you no want make e live better life, make e get free life. Una no know wetin freedom mean until Biafra go come. When Biafra don come, na then una go say, so na this freedom we no know all this time. Oh, thank God, oh. Thank God, for Simon Ekpa, oh. For Nnamdi Kanu, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Thank God, oh. Say they not give up on us, oh. All the freedom fighters, honest one, oh, not be the ones when just they talk who say they are freedom fighter, but then they play some mago with your life. Not be those ones. The honest one, when it really mean, when you know wetin freedom be, well, una go come they say, thank God, oh, thank God, oh. So now we understand the freedom. Yes, so take this seriously, so that the world, the world go come know say, yes, we Biafrans, we really want to get out of this enslavement. We want betterment. Look at everywhere. Generator. When we get we can have our own electricity and everything, but now the generator now they fume everywhere for no light, no job, no this. People they starve, hunger, they kill people. Not to talk of the ones when they come they kill. So take this early voting seriously. And also, Biafrans in the diaspora, you are in the diaspora, you understand what we are talking about. You understand how even all these nations, they all fought for their freedom. They fought for their freedom. You understand that. US also fought for freedom. They came in search of freedom. From where? From Britain. Yes. Go study US history. Even in the UK too, those when they fight did. So freedom is not free. For you to value freedom, you have to fight for it. And part of it is voting. Voting to prove to the world that we are ready. We are ready to go. Yes. We are ready to get out of the suffer. We are ready to get out of the enslavement that we have been in over since 1914. We are ready to go. We are ready to go on your marks. Set. Go and get out of the enslavement of the contraption, to get our freedom and freedom for our generation to come. So I have for, to understand, I always bring videos that is send some message. Okay, I have 4 videos to show today. The first video is by Nikki Agnes. Why you must help yourself and vote in this early self-referendum. Very important video. The video shows the suffering. If you don't, what you are yet to see, if you don't, what the Fulanis, say na Islamic. If you didn't know, Nigeria is Islamic. Yes, if you didn't know. And what is happening at this Usman Dan Podio, and they want to Islamize the whole of Africa. And if they Islamize Biafra, that's it. Africa don't fall into their hand. So this Nikki Agnes video is very important. And so watch.
Aniŕeju recruited few days ago na Nasarawa Lafia. Lekwa ha ebe a well equipped. Lekwa ha ebe a ime ofia ka ha na-abakwa ihe ya afukwa. Just now watch this video to the end, ị ga-afukwa ya. Lekwa ha igosi gị na ọ bụrụ ihe nganga ka ha pụtara ime. Ngwa agha niile meghe equip like this. Onye ka ha chi ngwa agha ejekwu. Ndị mụrụ n'anya o. Mụrụ n'anya. This is why you must vote yourself out of this deadly country. Any group upon the SADA group one side and vote. Lewanda well equipped. Mama, Madaga, Ima Kahasiaga. They always have this knife with them. Nda kwa ndi Niger ka ebe ka mma kpọ ha ekpobata Naija. Lekwa ha ebe a. Ibia na Nasarawa onwekwe ni dika Fulani people ibi ebe ahụ mana ọha nwa ka recruit ka ha bịa bụrụ ndị vigilante na Nasarawa state. These people you better help yourself. Vote for this coming referendum na abia. You better help yourself. These people ha na-akwadokwa. Ị na-afụkwa ya n'anya gị. You are seeing it yourself. A country. Are you seeing it? Onye isi ala Nigeria onwebekwa ihe okwu gbasatara ya, ọ gbasara ọkụ ya, ọ just kwa relax ya onwe ya. Nwoke oye egbu onwe ifuru na dị ma na-akago nka. Oye egbu onwe ya. Nwoke nwa na-akpọ Buhari, ọ dị ka ọ batara no gọọmenti bịa wee go ọfụma so that ka ha jiri sponsor onwe ha n'ihe na-abịa ahead. Guys, you people are seeing it. Unu na-afụ ya n'anya unu. Nke a bụ ihe a wụ ka unu na-afụ ya n'anya unu. Are you guys seeing it?
What about?
Ha na-akpọ ebe nka ha happy me a copyright. Are you getting me? No na just the same. No na the same. I na akọwatara some people. They no go here. They go think say we just dey online they make noise. Una the same. Be sharing this video as you are watching so that others will see. Be sharing the video. Ihe a na-eme na Nigeria. Na Nigeria ka ihe anyị na-afụ na-eme. Owo na mba ọzọ na Nigeria. These people, they want to take over every place. They want to take over. They want to be in charge. They want to be in charge. Are you seeing it? Okay. Be sharing this video. Be sharing the video. Make sure you are sharing it to groups. Both on WhatsApp. Both on your status. Be sharing all of them there. Be sharing the video. Make sure you are sharing your WhatsApp status. You can share it to your WhatsApp status so that your friends will see it.
You saw the video is real. And if you don't participate in this early voting to let the world get the message, because all these things that is happening, you know, the news media in Nigeria, they're not go show am because they don't want you to know, so they keep you in blindness, but you don't see. And if you don't participate in this early voting that is starting on Thursday, 20 million is the number that Prime Minister Mazi Simon Ekpa said we are looking for. So once that 20 million hit, and that's it, to tell the world. So everybody across Biafra land, in the diaspora, be ready to participate in this early voting, to let the world know that we are tired of the enslavement. We are tired of it. We don't want to continue to be in this enslavement. We can govern ourselves. We are people too, and we are ready to govern ourselves and bring improvement. Abuna not want improvement. How you go get improvement when stranger they run your life for you? Which one concerns stranger? You, when you get your territory, when you get your place, when you get your area, now you know the value, and now you go fit take care of it. If you not take care of it, strangers now go can't take care of them for you. So participate in this early voting that is going to happen on Thursday. So you've seen that video. Okay. And the second video you are about to see, that you are going to see now, is the insecurity in Nigeria. Very serious. And this is a Nigerian politician on the floor saying that the lies and deceit, and they have been deceiving you all, is too much. Una no know how bad the insecurity is. All the borders, they open. And they not let you know. Say your life, you wake up every day, you don't know the insecurity in that place called Nigeria. Now, listen to a Nigerian politician who is so frustrated. He is a Yoruba, making a presentation saying that the deceit is too much and they are tired. Hear for yourself what he said. That's why when you are watching all these videos we are bringing to you, is to let you know the truth that the media not go tell you, because they don't want you to know. Make sure you take this information seriously. So let's hear what the message from this video.
We need not run away from the fact that more than ever before in the history of our nation, This is the worst instability we are facing. In fact, this is worse than the civil war.
Are you in PDP?
Mr. President, the solution is very simple.
In sheep clothing?
Today, there are a lot of misgiving, a lot of misinterpretations of what is happening. Some people believe, some people in government are supporting this move. Some people believe, some people sponsor those who are destabilizing our nation within the country. The answer is very simple. We cannot pretend that we are capable of confronting the situation in our hands. America, as powerful as they are, when the pandemic came, it got to a point that China had to claim, they came to their rescue. We shouldn't pretend that we needed foreign support now. Let nobody deceive us, Mr. President. A lot of billions of naira have been voted for security services. Nothing is coming out of it. We wouldn't wait until our nation gets bombed. Let us shout and call for foreign support. I am a APC man and I've been supporting my party. But the president should get to know that it has gotten to a point that we who are supporters, who are members of the APC, we can no longer keep quiet. The president must rise to the occasion. You know why I say you not see the truth and you are afraid to say it because you will die? We must open, Mr. President. The nation is on fire. The president must rise to the occasion. It costs us nothing to get foreign support. We must rise to the occasion. We must bring in people to save this country, or else we will be consumed. Every one of us will have a chapter for history. Whenever the history of this period will be written, whatever is our position, we have a chapter. We cannot keep quiet any longer. It has gotten to a point that we cannot sleep with our two eyes closed. We are not free. Our children are not free. The president must rise to the occasion. There's no nation that is so powerful that doesn't need support of other nations. Individual cannot say you will leave the war without any other person with you. So we must rise. The situation is our security system has collapsed. It has failed. And because it has failed, we need to look for foreign support. It costs Nigeria nothing. Forget the ego. Forget the superiority of Nigeria in African nation. Today, we are facing serious problems. If our nation is to survive this period, I'm not in doubt that the security architecture we have today cannot cope with what we are facing. Every part of this country is threatened. From the north to the south, nobody is safe. Nobody can travel 50 kilometers in our nation. I feel like shedding tears for a country that we grew up, where nobody harasses you when you travel from Lagos to Maiduguri. I done it in times past. Today I cannot travel from here to Kaduna to Niger State where I was born. The president must know that this is a bad time for our nation. We must look for foreign support to save this nation. This is my position, Mr. President. We must rise to it. They are killing people in the east, in the west, in the south, in the north. We should shut down the National Assembly. Let's shut down. If we cannot save this country, we stay in our homes. Our country is bleeding. People are in poverty. There's no food. People are hungry. Insecurity is threatening us. We cannot pretend. It's better we are not here than to not sit down here. People are dying. Every day Nigerians are dying. We must rise to the occasion. As for me, Mr. President.
You've heard. You have heard. Have you seen this anywhere? No. They're not going to show you. Vanguard did not go write anything about it. All those television stations, one that they watch, not go say. But you've heard. This is a Nigerian politician who is fed up and said the deceit and lies, putting the people's lives at risk, your life and our life and the lives of future generations. He made remark, people have no jobs and everything. And you've heard for yourself. So you can see it's going to be worse. And it's going to continue to get worse. And they will be telling you it go better. It go better. It go better. It go better tomorrow. Mañana. And it's not the better. So you've heard for yourself in that video. And the third video, because this is about talk that people talk on the street, Ishekiri na be Biafra. Abeg na be Biafra. Na Ishekiri na abi o. Na Urobo abi o. Na Izon na abi o. Na Esan na abi o. Na Isoko na abi o. And not be Biafra, because that's what the British and the propaganda players, the political jobbers made you to think. So I have to play this video. This will be the third time. Even the my series 5, I played it. That was the only video I played. But I'm going to play it again for the purpose of this Thursday, very important, where Nnamdi Kanu let us know that we are Biafrans. So listen to the audio video. Right there.
You know, anything we say on Radio Biafra, we back up with stupendous proof. QED. That is why our lines are open. If you feel you know, you call. So you'll be disgraced. You just call now. I will give you all the time in the world to outline your thesis or your theory or your hypothesis.
Unfortunately,
2 questions. The first question is to set you up. The second one is to destroy you completely.
unfortunately, not the Radio Biafra of today, where criminals have hijacked it and taken over and sabotaging the movement and sabotaging Biafra. Not that particular Radio Biafra. Radio Biafra of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is no longer the Radio Biafra. So if you hear Radio Biafra, just know that that was then, not now. But however, let us continue.
Flat on the ground. We are not boasting. It's a fact. People saying Ishekiri is not Biafra. If you go to the palace of any Ishekiri ruler that is descended from those that signed the treaty with the British, they still have a copy. I have a copy of the treaty. I have it. Between Queen Victoria and the Ishekiri chiefs. What does it say? This treaty is made on this day between representatives of Her Britannic Majesty Queen Victoria and her heirs, and wait for it, chiefs of Ishekiri and Biafra. This document was drawn up in 18 something, 2 centuries ago. And do you know the funniest thing? The British knew our name was Biafra, you know. They know that very well. Oh dear. Because it's British treaty. Britain signed a treaty with Biafra. I have a copy of it. The same way I have a copy of Lugard amalgamation report. Now I have told him this one, they will go and prepare against. I have another one. I said I have another one. That one is Kakwa Ubunigwe. Anybody telling you rubbish about Izon, Ishekiri, Urobo, Isoko, Egala, Idoma, Efik, Ibibio, not being Biafra, the person is deranged. It's not learned. The person did not go to school. Anybody telling you that if you go to Edo State, unless Edo wants to join us, they're free to do so. Every state in the south and southeast, including Benue, Lower Benue and Lower Kogi, they are part and parcel of Biafra. I said, I have the documentary proof from Ndiocha or Wundisoji. People say Igbo and Niger Delta, daft, useless.
All right, you just listen to that. And those who are always asking, when is this your Biafra coming?
You heard. Anybody tell you, anybody who will say that Ìṣẹ̀kírì, Urhobo, Isoko, Izon, Igbanke, and these other old Delta tribes, they not be Biafra, then it means that person didn't go to school. Yes, it means that person didn't go to school. Because I know how we were deceived during the war. And in secondary school, I was in Sapele, Zix Academy. Now, Kotiebo Grammar School, now I be now. That's where I was when the war broke out. We were made to think that we were not Biafra. Yes. So that's why this video, I thank our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, for really, for this audio, to send message, say anybody who go say, oh, Ìṣẹ̀kírì, Urhobo, Isoko, Izon, not be Biafra, they be them, you are doubt, you didn't know, you not go school, you not read, and that you are just walking around doing sit down look. So you've heard for yourself that you are Biafran, and make sure you vote in this early voting that is going to happen. The fourth video you are going to see is Bridgie Prime Minister Mazi Simon Ekpa educate us about the early voting, Biafra Self Referendum, that is coming up on Thursday. Don't mind some Igbos in the heated land who are walking around and speaking ill, saying all kinds of things. They are roaming around in this cowardness, and shameless traitorship spirit of Ukpabi Asika. Una know what Ukpabi Asika did. Una know the betrayal that Ukpabi Asika did during the war. His spirit is still going round. And you people also know that the Ukpabi Asikas, they had to change their name. They had to change their name because they know say their name became a forbidden name in the hinterland. Because anybody didn't want to have anything to do with them because of the severity of the cowardness and betrayal and the traitorship that Ukpabi Asika did. And those Igbos, that Ukpabi Asika spirit is still roaming around in some Igbos. And so these are the ones now who are propagating lies, saying all kinds of talk against the Prime Minister. Simon Ekpa talks from rage of enviousness and jealousy for our Prime Minister because they are not able to do what he has done. They are not able to do what he has done, and they are the ones who were involved in the betrayal of our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And they were the one glowing and rejoicing when he was tortured in Kenya, and then he was extraordinarily renditioned back to the contraption where he did so. They were rejoicing. They thought this is the end of Biafra. That's what they thought. But you know one thing, they say man always think of evil, but God has a way of bringing Joshua. Yes. So when they were glowing and they were rejoicing, say, finally, now what? They don't get him. 8 days. They thought he was dead. But the spirit of his parents were with him, guiding him there. And then they were shocked he came back alive. And he's there till today. They thought that that would be the end of Biafra and the freedom struggle. So, Mazi Simon Ekpa stepped in. He became the Joshua and led the struggle. And they never thought he will lead it to where we are today, that we are talking about voting. Talking about voting for the Biafra Self Referendum. It's beyond their comprehension. So what are they doing now? They are running around, making all kinds of allegations against him, making videos and all that and all kinds of talk. But you know what? These things are expected, because if this not happen, then it shows he's not doing a good job, right? So since he's doing a good job and they can see it for themselves, so they have to play their role to try to damage, to say all kinds of ill things. I have even heard of one audio where lies. But you know what? We stand by him. Because if you put these people down when they talk about them, so let's be honest. If you put them down and put a prime minister, make them stand, you will see that they cannot be able to lead the struggle. And yet they are making it look like if it is not without them, no. Don't pay them mind. Be strong. Be firm. The freedom is your freedom, is my freedom, is Biafran freedom, especially those of us in the riverine, from the old south to south, they call it. So, former, Delta, or Bendel, or which one be the other one? Niger Delta, all kinds of names now they don't give to us. Now they don't give us. But we have our respective states now. So we've made it this far. If what these people are saying about him and all that is true, we were in Finland for the first self-referendum convention, and now we are talking about actually doing the voting. So I want you to hear what he had to say. He's educating on what you should expect in the early voting. Pay attention to it.
Good afternoon, fellow Biafrans all over the world. This is the 21st day of January 2024. And I want to inform Biafrans today that Biafra government remains the only legitimate government of the Biafra people. And Biafra territory cut across the Hinta and the coastal part of the old eastern Nigeria, cut across Lower Kogi and Lower Benue. Today, the Biafra government has 40 states, officially the United States of Biafra. And for those who do not understand what Biafra government in exile is all about, Biafra government in exile is legal. And any government in exile that have the capacity to control its territory from exile have attained the required standard to have independent state. Today, we can call ourselves semi-sovereign nation because we have the de facto government. The Biafra government in exile controls the land of Biafra. Under international law, government in exile has the right to conduct election, participate in any political movement, especially in quest for total control and independent state of their various countries. Today, the Biafra government in exile is about to conduct a self-referendum. As a government, this self-referendum will start on the 1st of February 2024, and we have adopted the e-voting. I believe Biafra government will be the only and the first government that has embarked on self-referendum using the technological innovative that are available to us, and so we are adopting the e-voting system. Innovative. We're breaking the jinx. So all we need from you is your support and going out there to vote. Pick up your phone, pick up your tablet, pick up your laptop, and do the needful. We are looking at getting at least 20 million voters for Biafra, and the rest will be history. Remember, the freedom of Biafra does not depend on this referendum as such, but it is part of the preparation and a part of our case against the Islamic State of Nigeria. We want to have these numbers, and then in Finland, when the result will be called, we are going to declare the restoration of independent state of Biafra. So the referendum is going to be one of the mechanisms and measures towards the declaration of independent state of Biafra. My fellow Biafrans, believe me, Nigeria is gone. Just like many multinational corporations, including the Unilever, who is the father of Nigeria, the company that bought Nigeria as a legal and business entity. Today, their businesses are folding up. And our task as a government is to sabotage every economic power of the Nigerian state and bring them down to their knees. That's what we're doing. So support the referendum, vote, which is very easy. And on the 31st day of this month of January, the Biafra government committee in charge of the ID card and voting will be live on air to educate Biafrans for the last time before the voting starts. May God bless you. I remain the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic Government in Exile, Mazi Simon Ekpa. Anunkan Kampi, Obato Bie, Agune Chamber of Biafra land. There one to the BLA, the BRF, to the Navy, to the all forces of Biafra. It is time we move. God bless you. God bless Biafra.
You've heard, you've listened to him. You heard him. Very educative and very informative indeed. These videos should help you to see the reason why you need to participate in the early voting to get your freedom, for betterment, for enhancement, for development, for innovation, all that, for better security, all that. Yes. So be sure to participate. Freedom is not free. Freedom is not just sit down there and fold your hand. You have to participate. You have to play your role too. The same happen everywhere. India, all these places, they all fought. They all participated and they get it. It's how you stand and send your message to the world all these places, South Africa, they all also have wrong people they don't want, but you don't pay attention to those people. Follow who know road. Follow who know road. What you don't know is bigger than you. So, we thank and appreciate our PM, Mazi Simon Ekpa, the finisher, for leading and championing the struggle on. What should you know about Thursday? How do you want to prepare you? What you really need to know about Thursday is what I'm going to list. So please pay attention, okay? You will need to know your county. For say make I show maps and all, but I will tell you, you will need to know your state in Biafra. Okay, you will need to know your state in Biafra. I can talk about 5 states, but I'm not going to be able to show the maps and read the counties, but you will need to know your state. Iwere state is Ichekiri, and the capital is Koko. Iwere state. IWHUNROHA. Koko is the capital. Urobo, Isoko state. The capital of Urobo, Isoko state, is Ugeli. Igbani state, from old rivers, the capital is Bonu. Ahoda state in the old rivers, the capital is Ahoda. Then IWHUNROHA state, also from Old Cross River, the capital is Igwosha. Take note. Although I don't, from what Prime Minister said when in one of the educative Zoom meeting, he said questions on capital will not be asked. But it's good just to know, okay? But you must know your county. You must know your county. There are 15 counties in each of these states that I just mentioned now. You must also know your district. Each county has 5 districts, and there are 15 counties, and it brings the whole district to 75. Then there are wards and units. So you want to know all this. The word have to do with village. You want to know all this for for this early voting. It's very important that you know all this. Okay? You don't need to go out. This not be the one you go look for a poll or election. No. Everything is on your phone. It's digital. Everything is digital. It's on your phone. A good phone. I think it's Android phone, a very good one. So that way you will get internet, okay? And you want to have your Gmail ready. Prepare, get your Gmail ready. All right? If you don't have a Gmail by now, make sure you get Gmail. And also, the picture, you don't need to go to a studio. No, it's also on your phone. Now digital. I think the measurement is 2 megabytes. But try and check with your sole admin or coordinator in your state to make sure that you have the correct size. It's 2 megabytes. And like I said, Prime Minister also do run this space. And the media team, they do every day. Check with them. 2 megabytes for the size of the photo. So you don't need to go anywhere. Everything is on your phone. Or anyone 18 and above in your family, yes, they can participate in this early election. So you need to know all of this. And the link we open on Wednesday, 31st January 2024. Have enough data for those of you on the ground over there. Have enough data on your phone, please. Very important. Load your data, okay? Especially if you are going to do not only for yourself but for your family. And it's going to be on your phone. Have enough data. And if need be, take the pictures ahead of time. Take the digital pictures so you don't have to do it on that day. Get the Gmail and take the digital photo to make sure 2 megabytes. You have them prepared. So this way, when you are beginning to do the early voting, you won't have any difficulty. Because when you go on the link, okay, the link will go open on Wednesday, 31st of January 2024. Now the link go open. When you go in the link, the first thing you are going to be asked to do is your email. To put your email, your Gmail, in order for you to be able to do the voting. So make sure you have the Gmail and the digital photo for you and members of your families that you are going to be helping, 18 and above, that you are going to be helping on your phone to do their voting. So make sure you have all that ready, okay? Very important. Very, very important. So you've had that's basically what you need to do, okay, to get yourself prepared for the voting. The question shouldn't be that much. Your county, your district, your village, your and all of that. Okay, so make I send a message to my people, my Iwere, Ishekri, and I will also send to Urubu as well, because I'm both. Okay. On my way, the Mokanga o, Isheki Mokanga o, Aja Mokanga o, all four. There ye, that much ru, on when we know Gina o Shakri, Iwere State, on when we know Gin, dene masi sheru ishakiri abiene gidene sheru toreyi ọ̀fọ̀tò wà lẹ́wẹ́ gí ìvótù dáwà ṣì voting dẹ́mídàgí n'òyìnbó voting dàgbà gbára kúnná ẹrú ohun ànẹ́wé náà gíwé Thursday tó ṣògùn tó ṣe ọ̀dúnṣọ́gbá ní February wé ta fẹ́ wọ̀wé òun á wá gbà ṣe torí yìí ṣèkírì àkóró àmàkàṣíkálẹ̀ gbà ṣe ṣiṣi gáwí náà sùn dáǹkà gbára náà pì of election wé ta gíwé voting dákàrí gígí àkàrígí ṣèkírì torí rẹ gidi jẹ gángí ṣèkírì àìká gbára nínú gbàṣẹ gángí ṣèkírì kátàrà jù torí yìí ṣèkírì Ìwẹ́rẹ̀ state Aniṛeju gba vote mo gí twálẹ̀ o ìṣèkírì mo kí ara o urobo wàdúọ̀ ìsí wàdúọ̀ oró wàdúọ̀ miyenyan ìrètànà ìsoko miyenyan ìzán àìzán agree to now urobo eti ọyàn ìsoko eti ọ̀nà òòtá nàbẹ́kàdọ́ ọ̀bìẹ́ lọ́fọ̀fà fífìrí àfìrí àríkìràbárẹ̀ ọ̀bìẹ́ abẹ́gbọ́lọ́mọ̀ọ́mà n'ọ̀bìẹ́ rà abẹ́ẹ̀fàlà fọ̀kọ́ọ̀nà anagbavi votu urobo wagbamomafia sene yo abu akpọ na abuikwo akpọ ne ababi gọnọdị ọbịa fa ne abali n'oge ne lọmabali lọmụrobo dedede ne oge ne mụrobo na irobo gbari dị ọbịa kaka gbọnyina fọkịọna urobo me ọnwa kede menienu robo da tota anieno na robo dedede robo wagba mo mafia sene yo wagba ri vote amoma no oviera ba ebana ikwu yi bole si kwori no kunre si kwori British ri rere mu kwe Fulani re ai ikiraba ehun oke ne oke yo okaran mi fọkíọ́nà abáyé ọjà bùnọ̀rẹ́ egbò votu ọ ìsoko wọn gba votu ọ èèmọ̀mọ̀nà vienna ìkórè British bí Fúlàní rí màmá èmìyànà urobo mẹ́ta tó tọ́ mìyẹn yan mìsí àgbàlẹ̀. So now so we see am o my people. I don send my message to my people Ìṣẹ̀kírì Ìwẹ́rẹ̀ state Urobo Isoko state. I don send my message for this video here. Make we know say na Biafra na we be. So anybody like our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu say, anybody wey go talk say Urobo, Ìṣẹ̀kírì, Isoko, Izon not be Biafra, the person not go school. He not go school, he not learn it. And the person died because now Biafra, now we be. Eyes on, I salute him. So make all of us wake up, make we vote. I hope this information is helpful to all Biafrans, especially to my Ishekiri people in Iwere State and Urobo Isoko in Urobo Isoko State, as well as Izon. I salute you. Your vote matters to your state. Don't be left out. Be sure to be counted. Very important. Yes, very important. Thanks for watching. See you next time on Aniṛeju News. If you would like to donate to charity, humanitarian, you can do so to my cash app.
Wafi bona toge Biafra rokobore amako karia mano urawo. Wafi bona toge Biafra rokobore karia mano urawo. Wafi bona toge Biafra rokobore amako karia mano urawo.